I got the build you want. I got the build you need. Lockdown, clamp up, shoot threes, whatever you need.
We're gonna make a small forward. Handedness, take your pick. Choose your favorite number, y'all. All right, I'm going with a 6'7" with this build. We're going with a 6'7". I've tried to build at 6'6". Tried to build at 6'5". 6'7" is the sweet spot. We're gonna be able to dominate smaller players. We're gonna be able to hold our own against taller players. 6'7" is the sweet spot. Let's move on to weight. Let's max out our weight, the highest weight we can achieve without jeopardizing our speed with the ball. That's gonna be 220, let's leave it at that. Wingspan, as we know, very crucial, important in making sure that we can play the passing lanes effectively. We can get rebounds even without the board, even without the badge. Reach for steals better. 7'1", I feel like that's a good wingspan, that's lengthy. And we still have a high max 3-point rating at 89. So I'm sticking with that. Compact, I feel like that looks the sweatiest. Let's move on. All right, 3-point rating right off the bat. Let's max that out. 21 potential shooting badges. Let's raise our mid-range by 2. That's gonna give us 22 shooting badges and we're done with shooting. These are the potentials right here to the right. Moving on to finishing. This year, the layup system is very good. A lot of people are getting away with not having a driving dunk. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like having a player that can't dunk. Sure, it's not gonna be a posterizer or have limitless takeoff, but if I have the open lane, I want to be able to dunk. If I approach the basket unguarded at a certain angle, I feel like my players should be able to dunk. It's weird when they can't. It's the NBA. Everyone comes back a month later and rebuilds all of the builds that don't have driving dunk. And you know this. So let's have a little bit of driving dunk here. Me personally, that's what I'm going with. That's gonna give us 9 finishing badges. Personally, I would go with probably Giant Slayer, Acrobat, and maybe Fearless Finisher. Let's max out our speed with ball. Bullet passers out of the game, so let's make sure we have a nice high pass accuracy. That was something we'd be comfortable with. And our ball handling, I'm bringing that up to an 89. This is gonna give us Hall of Fame quick first step. You can squeeze out one more playmaking badge if you bring ball handling up to a 91. That is up to you. But I feel like the cost between this 89 and this 91 right here is just not really worth it. So I'm gonna stick with an 89, but please feel free to customize the build to your liking. The most important section, defense. So all my builds are locked down. If I ever make a build, even my bigs are locked down. So perimeter defense, one of the most important things. At 92, we're going to be able to achieve gold clamps. So let's do that. Let's bring our steal up to a 77 and a block rating of 75. Okay. Now our defensive rebounds, bring that up to an 82. That's going to give us our 20th defensive badge. Let's move on to acceleration. Let's max that out. Our speed, bring it up to, let's say, an 85. Our strength, we already have good weight at 50. But you know what, just think about all the people that are going to have minimum weight, empty their strength attribute. We're going to be bullying everybody, all right? So generally, I'm pretty optimistic that I'll get the unlimited Gatorade, but until that happens, I think stamina anywhere from like a 90 to a 94 is comfortable, depending on your play style. If you just mash turbo all day, just feel free to max it out. And then I would bring free throws up to a 76, and just like that, that's the build. This is the build. You'll be able to be the primary ball handler. you will be able to guard bigs on the threes, on the twos. It's up to you depending on your playstyle. It's a versatile build. Let's go see what happens when we complete the builder. Extreme Clamps is my secondary takeover. Limitless Range is my main. Feel free to pick your own. And let's see what we got. Wally Zerbiak, RJ Barrett, and Jason Tatum. We are a two-way three-point forward. I have not seen that yet in the city. I have not seen anyone with this build. I'm not saying we're the only ones with it. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. If I'm lying, somebody let me know. This build will be able to be the primary ball handler, play the wing, play the big, versatile. I would consider this build a lockdown. This is a goated name, first of all. This is a goated name. Let's be real. Two-way three-point forward. What? I've seen some cool names this year, but I think this one's right up there with the best of them. So I'm going to leave you to make your own badge selection if you do choose to go with this build. But I promise you, you will have a blast. See y'all in 2K.